good night to anybody who's up this late with me. I'm a little bit tired, a little bit tongue-tied, but we're gonna play a little bit of BashCrawl. So it's a command line interface game. We're gonna see. I assume it's gonna be pretty fun, probably not too challenging. So we're gonna see. All right, let's start. So this is a game to teach you the basics of using POSIX, Linux, BSD, Unix terminal, like one of the ones where you're reading this message now. Your first move is very important. Type this into the terminal and press return. Cat scroll. So essentially, we must have, we've got a seller and we have scroll. And so by doing cat, we're essentially seeing what's inside of here. It's pitch black in these catacombs. You have a magical spell that lists all items in a room. Okay, so we get ls, we get cd. So let's go into the cellar, ls. Okay, so we have an armory, we have a scroll, and we have a treasure. Interesting. Cool. Now, I guess what we want to do is we want to say cat treasure. That didn't work. Maybe you can come back into the treasure later. Cool. So we're going to do ls, and then we're going to do, so we definitely want to look at the cat scroll. It's difficult to tell what is an object. The magic spell you use to look can be augmented. From now on, you can cast your spell like this. ls minus capital F. Sweet. So that tells us programs. Ooh. So can we do that then? You have found an emerald, an amulet. To collect treasure, okay, so programs like executables have a star, files just have this, and directories obviously have a /. So this minus F flag. Sweet, and they're trying to get us to use an alias, but we don't want to do that. Maybe we'll call the alias LSF, and we'll do ls minus capital F. We'll do LSF. Sick. Okay, so to collect your treasure, you must have a variable to hold your inventory. Create a variable and add your treasure to it like this. So we want to create a variable, and the way we do that in bash is we create, so we say amulet, and then we put the I. So now we'll be able to just say I export I equals amulet I. Interesting. So we're going to copy, we're going to paste. We do want to allow pasting. Oh, right. I'm being dumb. We need to say echo I to get the amulet. Okay, we've put it 3 times. What happens if we don't do that? So now we'll just have this. So this is essentially, we're going to say amulet 1, boom. And we're going to say amulet 2. Okay, so we're essentially, by doing the comma I, we're saying literal comma and put what the previous value used to be. So in fact, what we could do is we could actually flip the order and now say newest entry will go here, and now if we say echo I, nice. Okay, so we're going to be concatenating, so we're just going to say amulet here, and then when we say echo I, we get our amulet. Okay, sweet. So the whole point of this was that we found an emerald amulet. Amazing. Alright, we're already finding shit. That's cool. Alright, so where are we at? That's and we know, well actually now we have an LSF. So we can now CD into Armory and we can see what's in here. So we should, yeah, we should LSF. We've got more treasure. Add this to your inventory, and so what we want to do is we're adding to we're adding a sword, and we're keeping the inventory we've already had. And let's check our inventory. Cool, so we've got cool shit now. Sorry, LSF. Let's go to potion. Do you want to drink it? Let's go. Sweet. Okay, so now we're gonna say health points, and that's gonna equal to 50. Okay. Echo HP, we have 15 health points. LS. Cool. Do we need to read the scroll from here? We're gonna say less scroll. Sorry, I guess that's dumb. We'll say cat scroll. Dot star by running them as a command. So the dot means don't move, and the name of the script makes the code run. This is also known as a relative path. The dot means the current room directory. You have left the treasure in the previous room. No, we haven't. We, my friend, haven't left shit. Alright, let's go into the chamber. Sorry, as always, LSF. We're gonna cat our scroll. We've reached the end of this hall. We want to collect everything. Yeah, so PWD, that's going to tell us where we're at. Sweet, but what we want to do, my friends, is we want to collect all of our stuff. Runes, the language of the ancient mystics that once ruled this land, are inscribed upon the western wall. Do you want to read them? Let's go. You recall the lessons of Caitlin the Green, who taught you these ancient letters. The runes are instructions on how to summon a portal that will allow you to walk through an invisible door contained in the wall. In Bash, a symbolic link, a symlink, is a shortcut to another file or directory. It's almost like a mount, I guess. Creating one from this room to the adjacent one. So, I guess what we're doing so we're linking the chapel court. It's pretty cool to treat this like a portal. Aviary hall. We're gonna say portal. To the adjacent one. Alright, well I don't know what we did with portal. Link F file. I think I can do okay, so we can't run the manual inside of here. But anyways, we're gonna look at our statue. Yeah, I want to approach the statue. Who dares intrude upon a chamber of spirits? It thrusts a fist at you, hitting you 5 damage. Do you have a sword? I do. I should be lowering my damage. You strike and it breaks into pieces, however. It's interesting. So I guess we messed that up somehow. Because that seems super wrong. This doesn't seem like it's the right way to do it. So I think what we should do is we should go set our HP to 15, and then can't we just say export HP equals HP minus 5? And then can't I say export? Interesting. So that just treated it like a string. What if we said HP is this, and then we said HP minus minus, and then we said echo HP. Interesting. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say shell decrement number. So bright. A equals 15. That's too much. Alright, so we're saying A equals 15. I guess we have to say expression. Let's look at what's happening here. So I'm confused. We can declare it as an integer. So let's try that. Let's say we're gonna say declare minus I, and homeboy suggested minus I equals minus I HP equals 15, and then we're gonna say echo HP, and now we're gonna say, what did he say? Just what did he say? HP that didn't do shit. Plus equals. No. Okay, so that doesn't work. Let's go for this bad boy. So $sign, so we're gonna say HP. So we're gonna say echo HP, cool. We're gonna say HP equals $sign, boom, 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 boom. And then did homeboy just say HP plus 1? Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. So we're gonna say export HP equals 15. Oh, We actually want to say 15, and now we want to say HP, HP equals, and boom, 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 and then we say HP minus 5. And then we're going to say, alright, so yeah, I guess the two of these bad boys, that's how we're going to decrement. And I guess, and we might not even need to do that. So can we say, and then we just say HP plus 1, and echo HP. So that doesn't reassign it. Alright, so, and what we want to do, we have our LSF. Oh, we've made a portal, which is cool. We've done our, wait, I'm confused. Oh, we have pieces now. Okay, so that created that. Let's go look at the treasure. So we also got diamonds. Shine bright like a diamond, despite the fact that diamonds reflect. Right, so we got a bunch of stuff in here, sweet. And now, what do we do with portal? Right, scroll, cat scroll. Interesting. I wonder what this @ symbol is, because they never taught us about the @ symbol. Right? In shell, what is @? It's the host name. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Link, existing file, and that's the name. Right? And when we ran our, we did lnfs. What is -fs? Force, remove existing destination files. So symbolic and force. I see. Alright, so we're here. So it's like we moved everything from chapel to blah 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 blah. So we're inside a portal. Sorry, we're gonna LSF. Let's go fight the monster. A hulking three-legged beast with a mouth full of fangs and barbed tail and 8 arms lumbers towards you. If you have a sword, you can attack. Otherwise, you should run. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, baby. Do you want to attack fucking like that much? 5 points damage. Okay. Yeah, we've already done this. We should like make this into a function or something. You have been slain by the monster. Ooh. Welcome to BashCrawl. May the gods save you. Ooh. I rolled a they rolled a 15. I rolled a 10. We take 5 points. We did that. And we died. That kind of sucks. Where were we prior to that? We were in the cellar. Did they flush oh, they flushed everything. Damn, guys. Cellar. And then we want to go. Hello, mystery streamer. How are you? We're playing some playing BashCrawl. We're fighting monsters while learning Bash in the process. So we're gonna go to Armory. LS. Okay, we don't even have the portal here. So what I'm curious about is we did where was that? Oh no, the portal is here. We're gonna go into the portal, LS, corpse, LSF, right, LS minus F, cat corpse. You see the corpse of another slain adventurer. Oh, let's go, baby. It's like a save point. We're gonna say export I equals all of this shit. It should have worked, no? I guess we don't need the I. Nice. And so if we now go echo I, okay, so we have that. Echo HP. And let's go, I mean, let's just cheat. We're gonna say export HP equals like that much. Nice. Okay. So if you have a sword, I can attack. I can't enter a number. Fucking 20. The monster rolled a 30. You rolled a 49. We've killed the monster. LS. LS minus F, of course. Less F, my bad. What we want to do is we want to take the carcass. You found the carcass of a foul beast. Nothing interesting. Cool. Let's go grab some treasure. Crown. So we say export I equals crown and then I and then echo I. So now we have cool shit in here. Very cool. Right. And we're going to go into the library. ls minus f. Sorry, I guess we're going to do this. We're going to say alias lsf equals ls minus capital F. And then we just go lsf. Cat scroll. Let's see what's in here. You're in a small library. There are shelves on all sides of the room containing many books and knickknacks. Before you, there's a small table with a very large book open on it. I'm assuming that's tome. Large. What is a tome? A tomb. Or I guess that's a tome. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Boom. Okay, wow, like a lot just happened. The tome appears to be a book of spells. Here's the first spell. Use the Tmux terminal multiplexer. Tmux is a terminal multiplexer which allows users to manage session windows and panels within the terminal. The biggest reason to use a terminal multiplexer is that it keeps the shells in each of the panes persistent, meaning you can detach and reattach Tmux panes, windows, and sessions, possibly from another computer altogether, without losing your work or where you were. You can use Tmux to share the terminal with another user who is using a different computer from the one you are using. Just have them connect the same session. Tmux is a separate package and will not be installed by default. Consult your operating system package manual manager manual for details on installing Tmux. You can launch Tmux using the following command: Tmux new session -s session name. Okay, so it's like a screen. It's essentially like a fancy screen. It's pretty cool. Sorry, I need to fix my chair. I'm like sliding out of it. Alright, so it's like a fancy screen. I'm back, my bad. Where session name can be replaced by if you don't want to name the session, you can leave it as, you can leave off, and by default Tmux will create a new session with one window. Window will have but one pane. Each pane created by Tmux is a pseudo terminal running its own independent shell. There will be a status bar at the bottom of the Tmux pane with the session name, if any. Okay, so we're gonna go. Oh shit! What the? By default, at Tmux pane, you pass the prefix B, which is Control B by default. Okay, so these really just are screens. To interact with Tmux inside of a Tmux pane, you pass the prefix key, which is Control B by default. You can then hit another key to have Tmux do something useful. One such useful thing is to split the Tmux pane vertically with one horizontal line separating your old pane and the freshly launched new pane at the bottom. To do this, type the following: Control B, then %. Instead of the % you can type to split the pane vertically with vertical lines separating the two lines. You could type to the Tmux shell to use arbitrary Tmux command that way. Tmux manual for details: man Tmux to detach control minus B, then D for detached, then later on, possibly with a different computer altogether, connecting to the computer running tmux over SSH or some other remote shell program. You can attach to the tmux session with the following command: tmux session name. Holy shit. Wait, man tmux, then D. Do you want to read another spell? Let's go for a yes. We click enter. Okay, well, that's weird. It's extremely weird that it just went from like, oh, you're an adventurer, to like, alright, now here's just the shell documentation. That's like a massive fucking... No, I don't want to read more spells. So that was pretty useful. So we went into the cellar the last time. Sorry, we're going to do LSF. LSF. Let's go into the altar. Let's see what they have in here. In the corner is a decaying old altar of some forgotten god. There's a small trinket on the ground. It looks religious in nature. Sure. You feel a gentle breeze pass through the room. Was there always all of these options? Yeah. There is writing upon the wall. It's written in common language. It appears turn back. Speaking of turning back, you can use up and down to go through your history. Okay, nice. At least we're back on an adventure. But never mind. We do want to go into the chapel. We're going to go in the courtyard. Yeah, let's go into the fountain. The water sparkle in the light, and you feel drawn to it, but suddenly you hear a sigh from the altar in the chapel. We want to go. Let's go see old rags. They're old and worn in age and probably fell off some poor adventurer. Yeah, let's go. As you take the rags from the floor, salted fish, probably the rations of a former owner of these bags. Prefix these items to your inventory. Right, I don't feel like writing that. Paste. So what I really liked that they did is they left a corpse when I died in the place that I died, and I was able to collect stuff for myself later. I'm thinking of making one of these tomorrow. Like making a text adventure game. And that was pretty cool. That was a cool concept. Alright, so we've done rags. Let's look inside the scroll. There's great water. There's a great water fountain in the center of the courtyard. The waters are bright and clear, and the magical light emanating from your eyes. They're all dead and gnarled now. If you stand still, you can see the rippling of perhaps there are some fish yet alive in the fountain. I could throw my dead fish into it. Let's look. We got birds. Alright, crystal. Add homeboy. Nice. Um, yeah, let's go. Take a step forward, rushes towards you. I do have a fish. Whoa. Okay. So, let's look at this, but you need to explain to me what this is, my guy. You don't just fucking drop this on somebody. So what I'm curious about is after I run this, because I know sed is like to replace pieces of text, and so we're essentially reassigning back into I. We're replacing fish with this, and I guess we're pipe, like, and I guess this is like a weird pipe or something, but we'll see. So I expect that there's going to be commas in places to indicate that something is missing from the inventory. I'm surprised. So we're gonna go the /s. The syntax of the s command is s regexp replacement flags. Oh, interesting. So I think what this might have done, let's go put fish back into my fucking, let's do this. Now let's look at I and see I have fish here, and if I just said the previous command where I said export I equals, and then we went sed s fish, no flags, no anything, and then we went echo I, we'd have that missing comma there, right? We'd have that extra ass shit. But what if we now say s like that, and then we say echo I, but I feel like that's dumb. Because I get what that's doing. It's essentially we're doing two replacements. So let's go put fish back into the mix. So now we're going to say echo I. And let's run this command. Replacing, and we're replacing regs with nothing. And if we do that, we'll have that missing. And so, but if we do our friend here, let's see if I can remember it. We say export I equals, then we say sed, we say s / comma comma becomes just comma, no flags. And we reverse pipe, or I don't know what to call it. Nice. Alright, so we'll go put, let's say export I equals regs I. We don't need this guy. Let me say echo I. Alright, so we lost our fish, but the penguin's happy. Is there anything we can learn from here? You enter a room that's been magically frostbitten. Snow and frost covers the ground. Nicey pond, leading perhaps to an underground lake or to the outside, is in the far corner. A small block of white birds waddle across the room, taking notice of you. No notice of you. Tip: you can make your shell autocomplete the name of the file in the directories by pressing the tab key after the typing the first few letters. When you move to the next room, I'm getting tired. Oh, we have teleported here, right? But now we're in that. So let's go to the vault. So, going to run the glass. Do you have an ice crystal? No. You sense that glass shards are searching for something, whatever it is, you can provide it now. Walk with care. Cat scroll. Was there two? Doesn't look like I'm gonna beat this one. You have entered an asymmetric room with shards of glass arranged along the floor in haphazard patterns. You move past them. They each appear to turn slightly as if they watch you. On the walls is a picture of two goblets. One glows brightly, one shines darkly. LS. LSF. CD Stronghold. LS. Okay, let's go look at our goblet. You try to grasp the faintly glowing goblet, but it passes through your fingers. Do you struck? Do you need a... Yeah, what the fuck? Try searching opensource.com. Oh, okay. So, cat scroll. There's a fine gold goblet at the center of the runic triangle on the floor. You try to take the goblet, but your hand passes through it as if it was an illusion. You notice a glowing orb labeled Orb 1 in the corner of the triangle, and the other points of the triangle are labeled Orb 2 and Orb 3. But the orbs have long since been stolen by the Tomb Raiders. Perhaps adding more orbs would free the goblet's material form. You remember a spell to copy and name objects. LS, so we're going to do CP Orb 1 as Orb 2 and CP Orb 2 as Orb 3. LS. Now dot goblet. You have, so export I equals goblet I. Echo I. Didn't fuck this up. LS. Very cool. CD nursery LS. Dot spell. Okay, a page from the Druid's tome of incantations lies on the ground. It reveals to you how to summon a healing potion. To find a file on your system, use the find command. For example, to search this room, find dot name potion. Once you found the potion, copy it to this directory and run the spell script again. There are no potions in this room, but try searching starting at the entrance. Hint: use PWD to are between you and the entrance. Can't I just go... Oh shit. I went... Ooh, oops. I might have messed that up. I might have messed that up. So it's probably in root. No, CD and TMP. CD bit, ls. Whoopsies. Okay, this looks good. Whoops. Okay, so this dude said find dot name potion. And I think that was supposed to be a dot. Cellar Armory Potion. I think we can just hop back into here. We have like created a portal from here. So what was it? It was link, and we don't want to remove shit. We'll say that, and we'll say jump. And I guess we don't need to say find a file on your system. How to find a healing potion. And the healing potion was where? It was in the armory in the potion. I've already gone there though. We already have the potion. We're done. LSF. Cat scroll. And then we're gonna go into the lab. Let's go fight the ghost. We do have an attack. Big ass number. Alright, so we should see. Oh, nice. So dot treasure. So export I equals emerald I. Then we want to run the platinum. Let's see what this is. Okay, well that's not very good. So, I mean, that kind of concerns me because I don't know where else to go. I guess we go into the cellar. I guess we go in the armory. I guess we go in the portal. Assume I just need to read all of these, or is this just going to give me the whole Linux documentation? Am I going in a circle? Yeah. Alright, so I think I'm cutting it here for today because it's like 1 a.m. We learned some cool stuff. I think I'm gonna do one of these myself tomorrow. I think that would be a fun learning opportunity. Thank you to my one mystery viewer. If you want and can, please subscribe or follow, I guess, because that would make me super happy. But otherwise, good night. That was fun. Sorry for giving up. I'm tired. Peace.